We are gathered here today for Maxx-Less Mayhem. Konami did not do a good enough job with the ban list, so I had to step in and make my own additions. I fixed it. I fixed the ban list, banning Max C, at least for today's tournament. For these tournaments, Maxx-Less Mayhem, we're always going to be using the most recently announced in-game ban list, as well as for the weekly Cosmic Clash meta tournaments, but that's a whole other thing. Here's everything that we're going to be playing with today. These are unlimited rooms, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you want to get to play Master Duel with zero Max C whatsoever, come on over to Twitch. I will see you there.
Now is the time. My ever faithful companion, Dark Magician.
This is the top 16. Maxx-Less Mayhem. No Max C. New ban list. Pre-preparation of rights getting ashed. Summon Primera and the Trudea. We're gonna wake up or stand up Centurion, synchro summon on the opponent's turn Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon is gonna target the Auxiliary, returning itself to summon the Cosmic Blazer Saphira in the grave, negated by the Blazer. And that's it. I thought Voice would have had more. Centurion winning game 1. Voiceless now gets to choose to go first. Pre-preparation of rights again. Getting negated by Ash. And now Diviner gets impermed. Setting an imperm, passing the turn, nothing they can do. Now, Lubellion, discard to search for Magnemite, stand up Centurion, send in the Phalanx, put in the Primera, imperm, negate the Primera. Link summon Artemis, and now they banish Primera to summon the Magnemite, tribute the Magnemite, summon Lubellion, placing the Regained into battle, destroy the Diviner. We're in game 2 of the top 16. How can Rescue Ace come back? They're down a game. It's not looking good. Centurion, they got a SP negated by the Imperm. It was called by, and then they have their own Imperm. Imperm, negate, Diviner, regained, bring back the Magnemite. Now Typhon into battle. Destroying the Magnemite, Typhon detaching to spin the Little Knight, searching for the Baldrake in the end phase, banish Magnemite, returning it to draw a card with the Regained. Bestial, Druid Swarm, banish Diviner, and they're returning more cards to draw. Druid Swarm sending the Typhon from the field to the grave. That's lethal damage. What is going on, YouTube? If you're still watching this video and you're enjoying it, hit that like button. Consider subscribing for more. Leave a comment. Let me know what deck you're playing or what you had for breakfast. I literally don't even care. It just lets the YouTube algorithm know that we are doing a good job. I would appreciate it. Keep watching. We got Snake Eye with some Kashtira. But going first, we have Snake Eye with these Whitewoods. We got the Silver Hat Rabbit placing the Asia Rune. Pleasure Planet Wraith Soth getting Ash negate 1 for 1. It's gonna summon Snake Eye Ash, and the IP Masquerade is here, ready to Link summon on the opponent's turn. using itself and the Flamberge to summon SP Little Knight. They're gonna banish that face down original Azure Rune, negating, or I'm sorry, wait, what? Destroys? It summons, and then Ash sending itself and the Diabell to summon Poplar. We didn't do anything with that Azure Rune yet. The Ash just sent itself. There's Silhouette Rabbit destroying. The Temple summons their Ash to our field. Linkuriboh summoned from the grave. Tribute the Poplar. That Poplar is going to put the Snake Eye Diabell Star into the back row so that they can switcheroo later. Promethean Princess destroying the Magician Souls to stop them from drawing cards. Now they got a princess. Summon Flamberge. Flamberge is going to put the IP Masquerena from the opponent's grave into their back row. Why would they do that? Maybe Whale? Because if the Whale activated? I don't know. Maybe they want to summon it later? SP, Little Knight, banish Promethean Princess, Oak, summoning the Poplar for being banished from the grave. Not sure which one that is. Yes! Just like I said before. Flamberge summoning the opponent's IP Masquerena. Why don't they do it? Okay. Negate the princess. Now Masquerena summon Apollo, and the Flamberge summon 2 level 1 fires from the grave. Recycle the Kurikara with the Oak, Ash, Oak and Ash summoned from the grave. Called by. Banish their Flamberge banish our Flamberge after their Flamberge resolved. They can do it, but we can't. Synchro summon Recelia. How do I say that? It's the sinister soul of the White Forest. They're sending the toy soldier. Poplar placing that Snake Eye Diabell Star into the back row. Toy box. We're gonna set the tank and the soldier. Synchro summon Baron de Fleur. Popping. And that's in the second main phase. No more attacking. 4 cards in their hand. Baron de Fleur with the woes. The Dark Charmer negated and destroyed. Now the woes summoning from the deck and synchro summon Silvera on the opponent's turn. Now Elzette returning itself from the grave to the hand, and the Silvera flipping all their monsters down into face down defense position. The Book of Eclipse with no draws. Toy soldier, again a toy box. The Sylvie, search for the Scourge. Now synchro summon Chaos Angel, the Snake Eye Diabell Star doing a switcheroo into battle. Chaos Angel destroying the Happy. Not quite enough to take out that Kurikara right away, but they still make it over it, using all those monsters to summon a 4 material Apollo. 4 negates with the Scourge. Snake Eye starting us off. Again, Snake Eyes with what is this one? Well, I know we got the White Woods. Forget what's the one that lost. Well, we're gonna watch this from the perspective of the Snake Eye player who lost game 1. So in second, we're gonna have the White Woods with Snake Eye. Hida, summon Ash, from the grave. Oh, the Ash, it can be considered a level 8 monster because it's the opponent's monster special summoned from the grave. No, it doesn't have to be from the grave. It's just an opponent's monster, I think. Mill it up. Link summon Apollo. Now there's the Promethean. Bring back the Flamberge. Gonna place the IP Masquerena into the back row. Follow that up with a turn 1 Salamangreat, Raging Phoenix, Apollo, negate Elzette, and the Apollo negate the Toy Soldier. Next, the Magician Souls, sending a spellcaster to summon itself, and then it's gonna send a spell or trap from the hand or field to the grave to draw a card. Apollo negates that. Where SP Little Knight is summoned with the IP effect on the opponent's turn. The SP banishes Original from the grave. And that's the game. We got this could be the real one. I don't remember the King Sark or the Nib. Will they wait for the Flamberge to activate the special summon 2 from the grave before they do the Nibiru? Magician Souls sending the Link Karibo. Apollo ready to negate the Nib. This is what we didn't see. This is why Morpho was like, you guys got to see this. It's crazy. Synchro summon. We're getting the Woes. Now the Promethean. It's still very similar. Woes called by they didn't even bother. Why didn't they even bother with the Nib? Because it at least baits negate, right? So then it would go from 3 negates to 2. Oh, where we got King Sark and the Birth plus Snake Eye. They still could have discarded it for the Sark effect, right? Into battle. They're banishing. They banish the Promethean Princess. The Fenrir can attack even after doing its banish. There's the Nibiru in the second main phase. Ash adding Poplar. Poplar searching for the field spell. Field spell placing the Snake Eye Diabellstar in the back row. Now we're gonna Poplar placing itself from the grave. Dark the Dark Charmer. Summon Diabell from the opponent's graveyard. Place the Wanted. Now the Ash sending itself and the Poplar to get fingered by the Cold Buy. But the Snake Eye Diabell summoning the Snake Eye Poplar. Oh no, it summons itself, placing the Poplar into the back row. They're still cooking. Zombie Vampire, mill it up. Little Knight trying to banish. Negate the Woes with the Ash. Triple Tactics talent taking control of the Nibiru in the second main phase with a Celine that's got like 13 no, 11 that went down to 8 counters on it. Celine is gonna summon Snake Eye Diabellstar from the grave. Celine summoning Imseti is crazy. So SP Little Knight banish itself, and the Sylvie, that's their tuner. Banish the tuner. Silhouette Rabbit setting Asia Rune. Little Knight coming back again. It's gonna banish itself, and the Rabbit. Here we got Dark World in the top 16, going second against 60 card tier limit with Horus. Now that grass looks greener. They're milling almost 20 cards off the top of their deck. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17 cards milled from the top of the deck. Now Sleek, Havness, Scream, Tier Limits, Kashtira, and the Rainbow Bridge. They're all activating. Now there's a IP Masquerena ready to link summon on the opponent's turn. So that could be an Apollo with 3 negates, Raul Kalos, plus the Baron de Fleur, unless they go for a Little Knight. So it's 3 to 5, plus the Called By, negate the Silva. So now, Allure, discard, or banish the Silva because it's negated. It's fingered by the Called By. Might as well banish them both if it's not going to do anything. Meta Noise, flip the Danger Nessie into face down defense position. And now Kaleido Heart is here to spin back the Nessie, summon Ceruli to return it to summon the Rainbow. IP Masquerena activating to summon on the opponent's turn. On our turn, SP Little Knight. Did I say IP? I said Masquerena. I think so. And that's all they got. There's nothing more they can do. Dark World's got a ton of gas, but I don't know how they're gonna play through all that. And that's lethal damage with Tier Laments winning game 1. Now Dark World is gonna get to go first. Corridor getting Ceruli, sending the Snow, searching for the Accession. Returning the Ceruli back to the hand. They just need to figure out a way to discard that Ceruli again, and we can give it to them, and we can do it all again. There it is. Ceruli, discard Silva, summon it, and they loop for 2 and they're gone. They're done. Game 3, top 16, and we got the Tier Limit Horus going first, starting us off. Imseti, they're discarding the Rainbow Bridge with the Imseti to search. Now the Rainbow Bridge getting the Wraith Soth as well as the Tortoise. They're snowing again. They are making it snow to make an Apollo. All right. Jackalopin. All right. It's Dark World time. The ally Birdman negated by the Apollo. Triple Tactics talent going to take control of the Apollo. The communal Apollo. It's yours. Well, it's now mine. Keldo shuffling the double snow with the Ceruli. We got the Allure of Darkness drawn to banish the Birdman. They're drawn into a Goki pole. First, they start off with their dangers. Now the Birdman is negated by the Raul Kalos. Jackalope popping the Goki pole negated, fingered by the Called By. I know the Dark World cards, just don't know what the Birdman is supposed to be doing. corridor, add in the snow, discard it. The snow, searching for who? A session called card destruction. Slow us down. Mudora is activating to banish itself, shuffling back the Silva and the Rainbow. Salik adding Havness to the hand. The Rainbow searching for Grapha. Now Allure of Darkness drawn to banish Chupacabra. Chupacabra activating the hand. They're popping their other Chupacabra. Meta noise. Flip them. They get flipped. The Grapha popping. Snake popping itself, destroying itself. Oh, they discard it. Not a destroy. The dangerous discard. Fenrir activating to banish the Underworld Goddess. Condolence Puppet. Sending the Rogue Doll. They recycle it. They get the Rogue Doll back. Okay. I don't know what Gimmick Puppet's doing, but they don't have the field spell. So what are they on the third summon? Getting the rank up. Now we rank up into the fifth. That's fourth. One more would be the fifth. What's one more summon? And are we gonna get to Nib here? There it is. Fifth summon, sixth summon. They would need an open game state at the right time. Here it is. Nibiru, tribute to field. They're not going to be able to burn. There's no monster to pop. Well, the one they wanted to was gone. Nibiru. Very lucky that they didn't have the field spell. Popping that Nib. Burn them for 3,000. That Crystal Beast player on top only got 5,000 life points left. Let's go, let's go. Chimera Doll. Ixie Summon. Gigantic Stall. Now, what is this? Who are you? The Giant Hunter. That doesn't do anything. They steal the carbuncle. Was it negated? Into battle. This is lethal. Game 2. Gimmick Puppet won game 1. We got to see how Crystal Beast here. It's going to stop them from doing that again. Ash negating the Rainbow Bridge. Now, Triple Tactics talent. Drawing 2. This gets us into our Crystal Beast plays. Getting the Golden Rule. Now, Dugaris, number 60. Drawing 2, but we're going to give up our next draw phase. They really like to draw. Draw, draw, draw. Called by the grave. Banish the Ghost Bell. Diabells with a 77.8% win rate at time of appearance with an IP Masquerena. So, Diabell. Oh, this isn't Diabell. This is just Diabell. My bad. I haven't gotten to use this yet. Special summon. Well, it shut down the Gimmick Puppets. Tell you that much. SP Little Knight. Banishing the Diabell so it can dodge, but then they're returning it, and now there's a Sylvie. Unicorn, summon, spin back, that face down rogue doll back to the deck. Access code talkers here with 5300 attack, and that's lethal damage. 1-1. Gimmick Puppet won that first game, then Crystal Beast won the second game. So now, as you can guess, the Gimmick Puppet's gonna go first here, and I don't see a hand trap. And it wasn't lethal. Was there something wrong? I wonder why could they not evenly? See, they went to battle, but the evenly didn't get used. What happened? How? I don't know. Forbidden Droplet, negate the Sylvie, and that's the turn. Set the evenly, and the woes. They're probably gonna have full full burn, right? The woes synchro summon on the Gimmick Puppet player's turn. Oh, and flip the Gimmick Puppets into face down defense position, but they just flip them right back up. There's 3000 into battle with the lethal, and that is Gimmick Puppet defeating Crystal Beast, Snake Eye in a 2-1 victory. All right, top 16, Branded versus I see Eponyx, so this is Fire King. Until I see a Snake Eye card come out, it's Fire King. Branded Fusion getting ashed. Granguinol fusion summoned with the effect of the Cartesia. Retribution banished to recover the Branded in white. Foolish Burial sending to the graveyard the Albaz. Branded in white, banished the Albaz, summoned a Mirror Jade. They got to the Mirror Jade anyway. Onyx searching for the Sanctuary. Mirror Jade with that non-target banish is going to banish the Onyx. No fire for them to pop. Now they got to go into their Snake Eye plays. This is what you got to do. This is exactly the way to do it. You start with your Fire King, and then you go into your Snake Eyes. Let's see how this goes. Will they have enough gas to push for the lethal? Flambridge is here. They're forcing the Rinbrum. Oh, fusion summon Titaniclad with the Albaz, using the Flambridge as material. The Flambridge, when it hits the grave, summoning 2 level 1 fires. Now Dark Charmer summon the Albaz from the opponent's grave. We get a Promethean. Bring back that Flambridge. Raging Phoenix into the Zealantis. And now banishing the field. But why did the Titaniclad stay? Even though the Zealantis banished everything else? I don't know what gave it protection. Oh, after this card is fusion summoned, for the rest of this turn, it is unaffected by the activated effects of any other monster special summoned from the extra deck. So it was unaffected by the Zealantis, but it does have 3700 attack. Promethean is in the grave. It's popping the Onyx and that Titaniclad. The Promethean is an extra deck monster, but it's not even special summon. It's not on the field. It's special summoning from the grave. Snake Eye, Fire King, starting us off. Poplar is going to get ashed. But they have the original anyway. They already, oh, the Diabell gets them to the original. So we're starting off with our Snake Eye plays. Now we do our Fire King, but now they are no. They already did the Ash, so they can't stop the island. Okay. Link summon, Heat Soul to draw a card. This is actually freaking crazy. And they don't even do the there's no whale. Heat Soul is negated. IP Masquerena. We're gonna link summon on the opponent's turn. SP Little Knight, banish the beast. Now Kieran popping. We're gonna set off a whole other chain of bullshit. Yubel now getting to go first after losing game 1. Right off the bat, bringing out that Phantom of Yubel. Now the Nightmare Pain popping. Get the Squirmer. When the Spirit of Yubel is destroyed, they respond with the Foolos, but the Yubel is summoned from the deck, drawing cards. End it there. Just stop. Do not. They get the Phantom of Yubel to negate and the Imperm. Negate. They got to use both of those negates to stop the Ponyx. And now the Diabell set in the original. And that alone is going to be Zealantis OTK. All they got to do is Zealantis and flip that Yubel into face down defense position and pop. They didn't even need to do all that. They just did the Flamberge, push that Yubel into the back row. It doesn't matter. And this is lethal with the boost from the field spell. 8,900 damage on the field. And that is Snake Eyes defeating Yubel in a 2-0 victory. Giga Chad Solitaire special summoned for half an hour because there's no Maxx to fear, but there is still the Foolos. And there's a Foolos in their hands. But what's cool about Dragon Link is you can discard the cards you don't need for the Dragon Ravine. So we'll see what happens here. Dragon Link going first, starting off with a Lubellion. Discard to get a Saronir. Chaos Space. Discard the Saronir, getting the Wyver Burster. The going second Rescue Ace player has an Ash Blossom and an Infinite Impermanence. If well put together here, those two cards could probably completely shut down the turn. We're gonna Striker Dragon. Now they get a Safer. So that changes things, but we'll see where this is gonna go here. Wyver Burster, Chain Link blocking the Striker Dragon, but they're gonna Ash the Wyver Burster. This is not the play you want to do. You're better off holding, hold, and wait until you Ash the Ravine. That was just stopping them from getting a body. What? Where did that come from? How did they get that? Oh, the Safer sent itself to get the Collapserpent. Now the Collapserpent banishes the Wyver Burster, and the Chaos Space returns the banished Wyver Burster to draw a card. Unfortunately, they draw another Chaos Space, so they can't use it. There's nothing they can do with it. But what they do get is to search for the Wyver Burster when they use the Collapserpent as link material. Are they going to do that, or do they do that right now? Here it is. Collapserpent. They're going to search. The Romulus getting negated. No Ravine for them. They use a normal summon. There's really nothing they can do. Banish the Safer to return the Lubellion so they can discard next turn. It's not even a seal. There's nothing they can do, but I guess they got lucky because the Rescue Ace player is in Brick City. Start this off with Lubellion. Discard. Get the Saronir, banish Striker Dragon, and now the regain. Return that Striker to drawing the Chaos Metal Dragon. Did they really just draw it off the top? That's insane. But there is a Nibiru. When do you want to use Nibiru against Dragon Link? I guess once they threaten lethal, when they go to they go to battle, they attempt to end the main phase, or you want to wait until the summon of until they threaten the Baron de Fleur, which is a 6 and a 4. We all know that, or until they go to summon Savage Dragon. Well, until they summon the Savage Dragon. On summon of the Savage Dragon, or if they're threatening the Dissipator, that is when you would do it. Because when the Savage Dragon summons is when they activate the Savage Dragon effect to equip the negate. They don't have the negate yet. In the end phase, Magnemite, search for a Druid Worm. They are completely clearing up the field. IP Masquerena ready to summon on the opponent's turn. Dissipator destroying the card in the hand. I don't even know what it was. Preventer got prevented. Game 2 in the top 16 of Maxx-Less Mayhem here at the Thunderdome. We got Rescue Ace going first with 2 triple tactics talents in the hand. Airlifter gonna get impermed, negate, and what do you do after that? They didn't activate a monster effect. You're just passing the turn, and that sucks. It's basically a wide open field. Droll and Lockburn locking down their turn. Okay, maybe we can do something here. Just drawing a Subversion, going into battle. Double talent, AHQ, and the Subversion all doing nothing. And the crazy part is, like we were talking about, this person on bottom of the Rescue Ace, they're playing like a 45 or 50 card deck, trying to hide all these not so good cards that you want to draw into, like the bricks, garnets, cards that are easily searchable. I wouldn't call them garnets. The HQ is a bit of a brick. Boot Sector launch, summon the Tracer from the hand, and we summon a Magnema, Tracer, pop the Boot Sector, summon Recharger, Dissipator, summon Seifert from the grave, Link summon, Pisty, using the Seifert and the Romulus to summon Triple Burst Dragon, Pisty, summon a dragon from the grave, the Striker Dragon's back, they're popping, they're recharging. Now they summon a Magnema, tribute to Magnema to summon the Lubellion. Okay. Plays are happening here. Link, Shokan, Boral, end, negate the Airlifter. They're going to turn that into the Savage Dragon. 10,000 damage on the field. No, 11,200 with the Savage Dragon boosted up.